Here's the only problem I have for Hader. Hader's going to the American League. He's going to have to pitch against a lot of power in the American League. And in a division that's very wide open.
Oh, yeah.
The Texas Rangers, who just won a championship, is there. Seattle, who a lot of people, including yours truly, thought they were going to fall out a little bit this year. They didn't make the playoffs, but I think they're going to be even better this year because they have a very good farm system. That's a good division. And you have to play the Yankees. You have to play the Rays. You have to play the Blue Jays. And you're not playing them 2-3 times. You're going to play them 5-6 times, 7 times. So your ERA is going to go up. And I'm not going to say that Hader didn't pitch against American League power, but he's going to pitch against better power this year than he has over the last couple of years. So this is going to be interesting to see what Josh Hader can do in the American League. I like Hader. I think Hader's one of the best relief pitchers in baseball. I think the Yankees could have definitely used somebody like that in their bullpen, especially losing King as he was traded for Juan Soto. And the Yankees now have a spot that there's a lot of questions in their 8th inning and their 9th inning. I don't think the Yankees know who their closer is going to be. I don't think the Yankees know who their 8th inning guy is going to be. And yes, Hader got $95 million, but it's funny that the Yankees were offering to Snell. If you're not going to get Blake Snell for $150 million 5 years, I would have went after the next best thing, a guy that you could put in the 8th and 9th inning and completely shut down players and shut down teams. And that's Josh Hader. Who's better than Josh Hader in the league? So the Yankees made a big mistake here. I don't think the Dodgers made a mistake because the Dodgers, their starting pitching is loaded. They have a pretty good bullpen as it is. And the Rangers had one of the best bullpens in the second half in all of baseball. The Yankees are the one that lost out on this. He went to Houston because the Houston Astros gave him the most money. He's not getting any bigger of a contract. $95 million now. Now he set his family up very, very well, and all he has to worry about now is pitching 1 inning. He doesn't have to worry about pitching an 8th or 9th inning on another team. He's on one of the best bullpen teams and pitching squads in all of baseball. Josh Hader was out for the money. It had nothing to do with, he's chasing rings. And that doesn't mean the Astros are winning a ring. There are much teams that are better right now in the American League. The Texas Rangers are going to be even better next year. They have the whole team coming back, and they have a very good bullpen. They also have Jacob deGrom coming back. Their pitching staff is going to be a lot better, and it looks like they're going to be Simon Montgomery. So that rotation is going to be even better than it was last year. Hader will get lit up in bandbox stadiums. When you go to Yankee Stadium more than 2 times every single year, when you're in the National League, how many times do you see the Yankees? Twice? Now you have to see the Yankees 6 times, and you have to go to Yankee Stadium. Where does that put Josh Hader? It puts him in a bad position. But I also look at his style of pitching. He's a power pitcher. He likes those power fastballs and those hard curveballs. All it takes is a big-time hitter to get a hold of one of them, and it's gone. I think Josh Hader is a good signing from the Astros, especially with their bullpen as strong as it is. I just question why the Yankees didn't offer Josh Hader 5 years, $95 million when they're probably not getting Blake Snell. Now, I have heard stories that the Yankees were the only team to offer him a contract, and they offered him, I think, a 5-year, $150 million contract, which would make him a $25 million player. It's definitely going to be interesting where Blake Snell goes, but him and his agent has spoken to 6 different teams. The only team that's given him an offer is the Yankees. And if you're Blake Snell right now, and you're going into pitchers and catchers 2 weeks away, do you sit out and wait for the biggest payday, or do you take the contract and you roll with it, put some incentives in the contract where if you're winning 16 games a season, you're up for a Cy Young, or you win a Cy Young, we'll give you a little bit more money. We'll give you $200 million.
Out 3 years.
He might have to take that because nobody's going to give him that $250 million contract. He did win a Cy Young. Congratulations to him. But when you look at GMs now and you look at what they're trying to find now, and they're trying to bring in that youth, that young pitcher where they have control over him till he's 28 years old, and then they could decide if they want to bring him back or they let him go. Arms are not easy to find, but ask the Tampa Bay Rays. They can find them. Look for them in the right places. Blake, I'm not telling you to sign the contract, but you should. Try to negotiate some incentives and sign the contract. If it's not with the Yankees, sign with the Red Sox. Sign with somebody so you can move forward going into the offseason, because it doesn't look good for you going into 2 weeks where pitchers and catchers and you're not with a team, you're not with an organization after winning a Cy Young.